In the last year or so, there have been so many unknowns. And the thing about cycling is that you will get out what you put in.
This is the part of cycling that I probably love the most. It's that part where we push to the limit of our bodies and see how far more can I go.
Through pain and suffering arises glory. Pain is only temporary. You know, you're suffering for a small amount of time today, but then the story and the achievement lasts for much, much longer.
It will require so much effort, but the rewards that will come with it, the sense of accomplishment, the experience of it, that is just so exciting.
I think I'm ignorantly optimistic about this ride. We're riding 220 miles.
220 miles.
220 miles in 20 hours.
In 20 hours.
For Ambitious About Autism. So I've been riding a bike all my life, really. I'd ride a bike to get from one village to the next growing up in Wales, but I've been into cycling properly for the past 5 years, I'd say.
I've been cycling since I was, a child, like 5 or 6. Yeah, kind of just about riding a bike to get from A to B until I was about 16, and I took up road cycling properly. Got involved with a local club, and then my university team as well, and then joining the RCC just before I started working for Rapha.
When coronavirus happened, I had to find something to, maintain my fitness levels. I was getting a bit chubby, to be honest. Bought a static trainer, started riding on Zwift, and then someone just said, you should get a bike and start riding on the road. And then met the boys from Rapha, and that's when a lot changed, and I became obsessed with cycling. And now it's been, a full year of cycling every day and going into some crazy challenges. So
up until now, the biggest ride I've done is just over 200 kilometers. I think I'm ignorantly optimistic about this ride. It's a long day on the bike.
I'm going to be doing the Cross Britain Challenge in the middle, fitting this ride, obviously. So by the time I meet the boys, probably I'll be ready or tired.
I'm really excited and nervous about this upcoming ride. It's not that we're going quick, it's our ability to stay in the saddle, and like a diesel engine, we will just keep going and going and going. And it's your ability to suffer, which is exciting and terrifying.
Manners, Cramlington and Morpeth. This train
The rain is just an added psychological battle, and actually when it's raining you're so aware that it's raining, and if you're cold you're so aware that it's cold. Jonny has been servicing mine and Mark's bikes to make sure that they're tip-top and ready, and he's a big cyclist. He was going to meet us in Carlisle, and then he thought, well, I might join him from the start and give him a bit of moral support. So he says he's going to stay with us for as long as possible, but I'm hoping he'll do the whole thing. You're going to do the whole thing, okay? He's doing the whole thing.
All fueled up, ready to go. Oh, dear. Hey, all good? Is that right?
Yep, cool. Minimum standards, wheels must go round.
Wheels have to turn, yeah.
When it's 10:10, it's going to be midnight before we know it, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Tuna cucumber, I've got pot pies as well.
Hopefully I'll have Ricardo's location in a sec. No.
Oh, has he got a tracker?
He has a tracker that was last updated 11.5 hours ago.
South Shields by metro, I don't know how long that is. Half an hour?
It's 13 miles away, so it's going to be half an hour riding at least.
We'll dash to the sea, we'll dip our toes, then we'll turn around. We'll see you guys in a bit. See you in a bit. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
It's alright, understand.
Okay, so where are we going?
So,
He was very polite.
He was polite. Yeah.
The tram conductors wouldn't let the bikes on the tram, which means we can't go with them on the tram. So they're cycling to the next stop. We're going to get back in the car and meet them at the starting point.
What do you mean it's one per carriage?
we hadn't started the ride yet, just that, you know, it's not the actual start that, was it?
No, it wasn't the actual start,
That was our practice. That was the prologue, and we needed it.
We needed that.
Yeah.
We know exactly what we're doing now.
That's it. Homing pigeon.
Handlebars are here. This is a wheel. It's another wheel.
Do you know where Ricardo is now?
I have no idea.
No.
Not a clue.
His tracking stopped working at about 11:30 p.m. So he's somewhere between Edinburgh and Carlisle.
There it is.
Ride started.
Okay, are we ready?
Yep.
Start ride, 3, 2, 1. So we shouldn't have been on a dual carriageway, just FYI. That's why we hopped the bank. Glad you guys found us.
We got half an hour's kip, and then we'll see where they are.
Yeah.
And as soon as we said that, we saw you like.
Yeah.
No.
We honestly thought you might be like an hour, and then you literally like 10 minutes.
We've had a generous tailwind.
Yeah, we've got to be honest. We battered our way out of Newcastle, and then the rain got better, and then we had an amazing tailwind, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was just amazing.
Got to say, I do like your pedals. I've never seen pedals like that. That probably sounds so like amateur cyclist. Because you're either a bike rider or a cyclist. I'm a bike rider. These guys are cyclists.
Where does the line cross over from bike rider to cyclist?
The pedals, and when you dress like that, I think that's
Right,
where
yeah.
that's a bit cheap.
Yeah.
said the only way you can do it is probably go to the hospital. And I was like, no, I don't want to go to the hospital and get coronavirus or something, by sitting there. So I found a 24-hour petrol station, but still I can't also go inside. So yeah, I'm just sitting here outside. I can't move from where I am. I will freeze. Literally, I'm sitting here and I just I can feel right now like my sweat dripping down my back, and it's just freezing. I'm shaking, man. I can't even hold my phone.
Update on Ricardo.
Yeah.
He's in Carlisle.
Yeah.
He's freezing cold and can't find anywhere to shelter. So we're gonna dash ahead.
Yeah.
Get him some time in the car, and then we'll come back and try and catch you guys.
Yeah, fine.
Before you get to Carlisle.
Fine. I think is that him? Hey, Ricardo. Hold on. Hey, dudes.
Hey, Ricardo.
Are you alright? How are you, man?
Yeah. I'm struggling.
Yeah. Alright, should we get going then? We're on our way.
Let's go.
Mate. How's it going, man?
I just need to get warm and I'll get my energy back, but
Get in that heated seat. Here we go.
my bad.
I'll watch it.
Watch your legs on there.
Oh. I went like to five hotels. Everyone is like, you cannot stay here, you cannot stay here. And then one guy said, oh, here's a coffee. And then I was just making conversation so I could stay there for like hour, 45 minutes. So I stayed there for 45 minutes and then I was like, okay, look for 24 hours. And then this lady let me in for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And then I had to come outside and I was just there like trying to shelter from, it's freezing. I was even riding with the mask so that the warm would stay in my face.
Where are they at?
Hey, dude.
Hello.
How are you, man?
These guys saved me. How are you guys feeling?
Tired.
It's long.
Yeah, but you know, go and get food. We're gonna go to Greg's. Get food, cup of
like a
tea,
hot
coffee.
drink, maybe some porridge. I've been thinking about a cup of tea for a very long time. Nothing deep or meaningful, just tea. I've been picturing it in a little, you know, disposable Greg's cup. Yeah, yeah.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Now I love that.
feeling exotic, so I'm going to go with pineapple.
Any closing statements before the final push? Anyone?
My family, I love them. Yeah, let's bring it home. Right, just do it. Let's let you. Okay, so it's currently about 10:30 and we've made the decision to head straight into Manchester on the A6. We're going to be arriving hopefully for midnight if we can, and we need to make up another 14-15 miles to hit 220. Yeah, let's go for it.
.11:45 on the dot.
11:45. That shouldn't be possible. That should not be possible.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god. And now?
227.3.
I apologise for having a kid in Kendall.
13,860 feet of climbing.
Man.
You made it before midnight. You guys made it before midnight as well.
And that was, ladies and gentlemen, that was 23.46. 23 hours and 46 minutes.
It's so surreal. I was just saying to Marcus before that, like, 24 hours ago, I was in South Shields, setting off into soaking wet, freezing cold rain. Oh, no. So sick.
You made it.
I don't know whether I could have done it on my own, but I know that the other guys needed support from me and I needed support from them. We were all greater than the sum of our parts, and that's what in part made the adventure successful.
There was times where people were, feeling low and some were feeling better than others, and you use each other to kind of level out the group. When the camera's on, it's always a bit of a morale boost and everyone gets a bit giddy. And you start chasing the car and all that sort of stuff. But at the end of the day, like, we spent 24 hours riding together, and that's no mean feat.
I think the lessons that you learn on the bike are absolutely apply off the bike. I work as a freelancer, and theatre and freelancers have been affected hugely in the pandemic, and it requires real resilience to navigate through that. and balancing what you do creatively, professionally, and how you then support your kind of day-to-day personal life. And you get the rewards, you know, when you get to do jobs like this, and then we're in a theatre in London. And I think the bike's brilliant for that, because what you put in, you will get out. So the reward, it was one of the hardest things I've ever done. It is the hardest thing I've done on a bike, and it really hurt at times. But it's the most rewarding adventure I've ever done. The sense of accomplishment, the teamwork, those memories last with you for years and years to come.